Giselle Elizabeth Gonzalez Valencia.
My name is Bene.
My name is Jordan Riley Hum.
I'm a senior in high school and I'm 18 years old.
I'm 17 and I'm in 11th grade.
I am 18 years old, 12th grade.
Today's fine. Today's like a good 8.
I'll give it like a 4.5.
My day today has been a scale, probably like an 8.
I deal with generalized anxiety disorder.
Mainly anxiety and depression.
I had anxiety. I used to get panic attacks before I played basketball games, so that was a big part of my senior year.
I mean, it like poorly affects my relationships. I think I struggle to kind of like keep healthy relationships because I think it's really hard for another person to kind of understand why you get so like anxious or scared, or you think about a certain situation more than like an average person would. Unless somebody else has like mental health issues, they don't understand where you're coming from.
I guess, I didn't really deal with a lot of mental health, but definitely anxiety kind of made me scared to open up to people about it. I was always in my own head about a lot of things, mostly about basketball. Yeah, I guess I was embarrassed of it, and so I didn't really tell anybody about some of the stuff that happened to me, like, the panic attacks and stuff. And so I guess with relationships around me, everybody just assumed I was okay when I probably wasn't.
I go to therapy for my issues every week. I'm used to this routine of going to a person every single week and being able to just like talk about everything that happened the previous week or everything I'm nervous for going into the week. And I know I have like friends that I could talk to about it, but it's kind of different because your friends tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. I do like activities, like I color a lot, I read a lot. I do things where like I don't have to focus on whatever is going on around me, like in my house or like with my friendships or relationships. It's like if I'm reading or if I'm coloring or if I'm watching a movie, I don't have to really deal with that. I can just like be focused on this specific like topic.
I mainly just talk to my mom and my friends, and then if that doesn't work, I go on TikTok or watch TV.
I had a really big issue early in the season, and then I really locked in and started watching Jared McCain's vlogs, and to kind of see how his breathing exercises, almost like meditation in a way, where you kind of just look within and realize what you're actually doing, that it is just a game.
Specifically with school, I worked very hard. I would stress myself out if I was like doing even just slightly like not well in a class. So it kind of got to the point where I was just trying so hard that I gave up, because it's like when you try so hard for so long to like meet a goal, it gets really exhausting. Like other factors would be like my home life. If something was going wrong at home, I would kind of come here and I would just like pretend nothing happened, but also like in the back of my mind I knew it happened, and it would just kind of like affect how I was doing things. Like being at school and being at home, it was just like both really bad factors, and I just didn't want to do anything anymore.
I'd say there's like positives and negatives to both of them, to stress from school. Yeah, I have a pretty heavy schedule this year, so I've been swamped a lot. And while it does, I get tired and you don't want to do things and you get sad, but at the same time, I was able to push through all of them. You know that feeling when you like close all your tabs on a project? That feeling means like it does wonders for me, and so having that as a reward has just driven me and motivated me. So in that way, it has helped my mental health because it motivates me. That just that one feeling has motivated me to be better.
Yes, I have experienced issues with my body image since I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, when multiple people are kind of telling you, well, you're not skinny. It makes you like look in the mirror and think like, well, I'm not skinny, I want to be skinny. And like in middle school, I really struggled with it. I would you would never see my body, like ever. Like I would just wear baggy clothes or whatever, like you would not see my body. And it wasn't really until high school that I was like kind of acknowledged that it was like a problem. When you're a teenager and your friends are kind of like look a little bit different than you, or your siblings look a little bit different than you, or the people on social media look different than you, like it kind of makes you feel bad about yourself, especially because I think people our age think it's okay to comment on someone's body so frequently. It does really play into effect on how you see yourself.
For sure, dude. Especially recently, because I played basketball my whole life, so I've always been physically fit. But now that I stopped, I haven't played in like 4 months. I feel myself getting fat. Like everyone's telling me I'm not, but every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, my face is getting kind of chubby, you know? And like, dude, yesterday was Mother's Day, and I played basketball for like an hour. I woke up so sore today, and I just feel like crap about my strength. You know, like, I don't work out or anything, so I always feel weaker than everybody, which is okay. But yeah, definitely the biggest thing is just I feel like I'm getting really fat.
I would say it hasn't helped in a good way. In high school, it's been especially hard because of our coach. He doesn't seem to really like me, so whenever I mess up, it like makes me feel like I did worse than I actually did.
Competition and expectations and performance and stuff like that has definitely crippled my mental health. I'm an athlete, I'm a basketball player, and I've been doing it my whole life, so I have this like certain expectation that I have to be really good, and I have to be, because I've always, when you do something your whole life, you expect to be really good at it. I'm honestly not even good, and so I never live up to my own expectation. It creates this mindset that I'm not good enough and that I need to be better. And so if you can never live up to your expectation, then it's really disheartening and it's unhealthy.